Hello and welcome to the latest news update on Canary News. Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell stated in an interview on CBS's 60 Minutes that Americans may need to wait beyond March for the central bank to cut interest rates, emphasizing the need for more economic data to confirm a sustained decline in inflation to 2%. Powell highlighted the risk of moving too soon, expressing caution until there is sufficient confidence in the trajectory of inflation. He suggested that the Federal Open Market Committee may not reach that level of confidence by its March 19 to 20 gathering. Powell indicated that the first rate cut could potentially happen around the middle of the year, though the interview transcript did not confirm this. His comments influenced a decline in treasuries across all maturities in Asia, as investors reevaluated expectations of rapid rate cuts. The Fed chief stated that policymakers are unlikely to make dramatic changes to their 2024 interest rate forecasts, with the median estimate showing a benchmark lending rate reaching 4.6% by year-end. Powell mentioned that most participants believe it will be appropriate to cut rates this year, aiming to dial back the restrictive stance gradually. The interview provided Powell an opportunity to communicate the Fed's stance to a broader audience following the recent decision to keep interest rates unchanged. Powell reiterated the central bank's need for more data before considering rate cuts, emphasizing the strength of the labor market despite substantial inflation reductions. The timing of potential rate cuts this year presents challenges for the Fed, with concerns about political implications. Powell addressed accusations of political influence, stating that Fed officials do not factor politics or elections into policy decisions. He emphasized the importance of integrity and maintaining focus on economic indicators. Powell also touched on various topics beyond monetary policy, including geopolitical risks, the Chinese economy, federal debt, and challenges in the commercial real estate sector. He highlighted the need for the U.S. to get back on a sustainable fiscal path and addressed manageable challenges in commercial real estate for larger banks, with ongoing efforts to assist smaller regional banks with concentrated exposures in challenging areas. In other international tech news, Samsung Electronics executive chairman J.Y. Lee was acquitted of stock manipulation charges by a Seoul court on Monday. This verdict removes a long-standing threat of jail time for Lee, allowing him to continue leading the conglomerate, Samsung, which faces challenges in a global downturn and increased competition from Apple Incorporated and SK Hynix Incorporated. The Seoul Central District Court judge highlighted inadequacies in the case, including inadmissible evidence and a lack of proof regarding Lee's intentions or misleading shareholders. The charges were related to the 2015 merger of Samsung C&T Corp. And Chile Industries Inc., with prosecutors alleging stock price rigging and accounting fraud to strengthen Lee's control of the conglomerate. The acquittal comes after prosecutors sought a 5-year prison sentence for Lee in November. Lee, 55, has been entangled in legal battles for years, facing accusations of bribery and corruption, leading to his conviction and parole in 2021. The verdict is seen as a positive development for Samsung as it grapples with challenges in the smartphone and memory chip markets. Samsung, the world's largest memory chip and display maker, posted its fourth consecutive quarter of profit decline in January, reflecting industry-wide macroeconomic challenges. The company is also facing competition from SK Hynix in the field of high-bandwidth memory used in artificial intelligence applications. Samsung's HBM sales reportedly rose by over 40% in the December quarter, signaling a potential recovery in memory demand. Despite the legal battles, the verdict allows Lee to lead Samsung through a crucial period marked by geopolitical risks and technological disruptions. In other tech news, Apple Incorporated enthusiasts lined up at its U.S. stores to get their hands on the first Vision Pro headsets, marking the debut of what Apple calls the era of spatial computing. CEO Tim Cook commemorated the launch at the flagship Manhattan store on Fifth Avenue, emphasizing the device's interface and its innovative control methods relying on eye movement and hand gestures. The Vision Pro, priced at $3,499, represents Apple's entry into the virtual and augmented reality space, a move to diversify its product lineup. This launch marks Apple's first major new product category since 2015, aiming to compete in a market previously dominated by Meta Platforms Incorporated. The Vision Pro sales process is more elaborate than previous Apple products, featuring 20 to 25-minute product demos and living room-like testing environments in some stores. Cook compares the Vision Pro's significance to the launches of other iconic Apple devices like the Mac, iPod, and iPhone, stating it joins the pantheon of groundbreaking products. While the launch was more subdued compared to the initial iPhone rollout in 2007, Cook believes the Vision Pro, with its innovative features, will contribute to the mixed reality market's growth. Despite a mixed earnings report on Thursday, with challenges in the Chinese market, Apple aims to leverage its marketing prowess and technology to make the Vision Pro a success. While initial shipments are expected to be in the hundreds of thousands, significantly less than the iPhone, the device has the potential to establish Apple as a major player in mixed reality. Analysts estimate that Apple sold around 180,000 Vision Pros during the pre-order period, generating over $600 million in revenue. Cook expressed confidence in the device's success, stating, "I think we're doing well today." That is all the time we have for today. Tune in again tomorrow for the latest news. Remember to smash the like button and subscribe to our channel.